Okay, finally got some room on my phone. Because the genocide one's going to be a little bit longer than the other ones. Alright, what does genocide mean? It comes from the Greek word genos, which means race or tribe. Side means to kill, it's Latin. Where's this information that you're going to need come from? It's going to come from the Convention of on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. It is approved in the UN on 12/9/48. It's entered into force on 1/12/51. Genocide is a crime under international law. Your country cannot charge you with this. Your local police cannot charge you with this. This has to be fought on an international level. Also, I'm going to tell you something else. All these audios I've been putting the breakdown up, or the audio actually, you really need to start paying attention to these things. Period. End of story. Because I'm going to show you something that I put up a long time ago. I've been telling the FBI about, they don't listen. I put it up, they still don't listen. They still don't come and say, listen, can we get a copy of that audio? And this audio, the audio I'm going to show you, was way before Pensacola. Same year, but months ahead. Okay. Article 1. The contracting parties confirm that genocide, whether committed in time of peace or in time of war, doesn't matter, is a crime under international law which undertake to prevent and to punish. They have to be charged at an international level. Bottom line. Article 2. In the present convention, genocide means any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. Now there's your four groups. Okay, when they talk about the four groups, this is it, right here. National, ethnical, racial, or religious. And I had to go get the legal meaning of these words, so... Alright, now they can commit any one of these 5 crimes or all of them. They have done all of them. A through E. Killing members of the group. Okay, well, you want to take the foreign army of the Saudis. They just, in Pensacola, Shamrani. The audio was from 11/29, and this act occurred on December 6th. Okay? How about our own military? Martin Nance. Killed him. Causing serious bodily harm or mental harm to members of the group. Really? You got the police here. You got foreign governments being attacked by these idiots. They've been chipped, they've been censored, and reprogrammed. Deliberately reflecting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in our whole. Well, if you're being programmed to do the interest of only one particular group and not your own, you're in trouble. Posing measures to prevent births within the group. Very, very interesting. They require their prostitutes to actually take birth control so they don't get pregnant. They're not into baby farming yet, but they're trying to dip their toes into it. Forcibly transferring children of the group to another. They have been kidnapping children and babies. They have been using them for pedophilia, and they have been, once they're done with that, they're either what they're called primed. That's the word they use, primed, to either go into another satanic cult, or they're killed. They're not playing 20 questions with the parents of these babies. They're not playing 20 questions with the police. They have no idea. Other than national, that they're all here in this country, they have no idea. They have no idea of their ethnical background, their racial background, or their religious background. None. This is really what generates this. There's 2 different things that generate the difference between genocide and war crimes and crimes against humanity. Crimes against humanity, And war crimes is what they call solus specialis, specific intent. There has to be a specific intent. With Martin Nance, they kidnapped him, they tortured him, they killed him to get the information to commit a terrorist act. They took the plane down over Portland. That was their intent. And that is what they did. Understand? This is genocide. Specific intent of 4 different groups, and it cannot include political, social, or economic groups. So killing the homeless, killing the poor, this goes into war crimes or crimes against humanity. It does not belong in genocide. So you have to look specific intent, dolus specialis, okay? And then you have to look at, make sure it doesn't have any political, social, or economic groups. Okay? You look at the Saudis, attacks on the Saudis, okay? 9/11, they blamed them. Saudi family's rich. Saudi government's rich. Okay? But then you contrast it against the Pensacola one. This soldier, Shamrani, was not rich. Okay? All they knew about him, he's Muslim, so there's the religious, okay? Religious, national, they knew he was a Saudi. And ethnic, okay? He was an Arab. Okay. Now, where is everybody going to get really shit-faced about? And this is in Article 3. Right there. Take a good look at that one. The following acts shall be punishable. A. Genocide. B. Conspiracy to commit genocide. C. Direct and public incitement to commit genocide. D. Attempt to commit genocide. E. Complicity to commit genocide. And what do I keep telling all these homeless people? Do not go near that fucking group. And there it is, right there. Same thing with the acts of terrorism these people are committing. You are connected to a terrorist organization, and their people within it are terrorists. I tell these people this, they don't listen. You even go buy drugs from these people, and you are committing a crime with a terrorist and are considered a terrorist. You go and commit another crime of going and drugging and raping somebody, going and killing them. You are a terrorist. And you will be clocked with the goddamn crime.
Sarah, we're going to need to talk to you.
But I know better. No, you don't know fucking better, you idiot. And this is where everybody's going to get caught. Right there. Same thing with the terrorism law. You're going to get caught up. And you fucking deserve it. You fucking lowlives. Article 4. Persons committing genocide or any of the other acts enumerated in Article 3 shall be punished, whether they are constitutionally responsible rulers, public officials, or private individuals. All the way from the top, all the way to the lowest of the bottom. There you go, you're all in the same boat. Contains 2 main elements. 1, mental element, same as war crimes. The intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group as such. 2, physical elements, which include the following 5 acts. Killing members of the group, causing seriously bodily injury or mental harm to members of the group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. Improving methods intended to prevent births within the group. forcibly transferring children of the group into another group. It is the special intent or dolus specialist that makes the crime of genocide so unique. Importantly, the victims of genocide are deliberately targeted, not randomly, because of the real or perceived membership of one of the four groups protected under the Convention. This means that the target of destruction as such, and not its members as individuals. Genocide can also be committed against only a part of the group, as long as that part is identifiable and substantial. So, why do I keep telling you to specifically remember what the hell I've been putting up? And here it is. Right here. Meet my daughter. I'm going to sell her on the black market. That was Karima, that black woman. It's one of her aliases. I'm going to put the damn bomb in this place. That's Matt. And then one of Karima's boys, as she puts it, and that's referred to as a slave, by the way, which we're going to get into in a minute. I programmed his ass to be a terrorist. Black Lives Matter puts their own leader in prison. 22, we set him up raping a child. 2250, Karima identifies herself as the Black Liberation Front. 2310, we will continue to kill and harm white people as long as we live. And you know what's sitting at this hotel and who they're targeting? A bunch of white people. 24, I'm a terrorist and you better get used to it. Karima. The head of this whole thing. And what else does she say? I have my own little personal army. 2515. By the way, this is on 8/10/19, Olympia. This is audio 12. 2930. It was always our intent to knock out the damn security in this country. And that was one of Karima's men. So you know what their intent is. And like I said, specific. Oh well, at least we have damn control of it. And what does Matt say? 3230? You think the government doesn't know all about this? It doesn't give a fuck. And you're right, it doesn't. And they can't do anything about what's going on with them either. 3515. My own people rise to power. Now that's very interesting. And that's the one I'm going to discuss. Because when you hear these things in these audios, she's not talking about her people or black people. Person that they put in prison, they set up. Black Lives Matter. He was black. Ty Nesbitt. That audio's up under Ty Rowland / Ty Green. They reprogrammed him to take on somebody else's name and blame somebody else. Black. These are black people. Okay, these people really better get the grip of things, huh? And I'm dead serious because what's really coming at you isn't good. At all. I don't give a shit if you're any of these damn people sitting here. I don't care whether you're the government. I don't care whether you're the military. I don't care whether you're the police, the FBI, Homeland Security, DOD, or anybody else. I have been fucking screaming at everybody. Nobody wants to listen. Well, good. Because now I'm going to get an international lawyer, and I'll make sure they inform you. And by the way, all these people sitting here on Social Security checks, tied to these people, you're losing all your fucking money. Because the government will come and take it. It's broke. You stupid assholes.